Hello and welcome to Drive Lab. My guest today is Clara. Nature has given her amazing reflexes. As everyone knows, when a cat falls off of a windowsill, it automatically lands on its feet. This is a safety mechanism which has definitely saved more than a few of those 9 lives. Many examples prove that technology has always learned from nature. This includes car manufacturing. Because human reaction times are often far too long for people to consciously react properly to danger. So the question is, which protective reflexes can you equip a car with in order to further increase the passenger's safety? Rodolfo Schöneburg, the head of passive safety at Mercedes-Benz and one of Pre-Safe's inventors, has traced this question back to its origins. The goal of Pre-Safe is to use the time shortly before the accident to prepare the passengers and the vehicle for the possible collision. We utilize active safety systems such as ESP and radar sensors in order to identify these critical situations. Based on accident research, we know that approximately 2/3 of all accidents are preceded by skidding or braking. With Pre-Safe, we essentially provide the vehicle with reflexes in order to improve passenger protection. Providing protection against approaching dangers is an omnipresent concept and completely natural, not only for cats, but also among plants. A shrinking violet closes its leaves when danger threatens. Pre-Safe can also recognize dangers and react preventively. You can divide the systems into 2 categories: the preventive passenger protection and the assistance systems. Sensors from BAS, ESP, and also from Distronic Plus are utilized to activate the Pre-Safe passenger protection. This enables the system to recognize that the vehicle is in a critical driving situation, for example during emergency braking or when the ESP system is no longer capable of stabilizing the vehicle. A variety of measures are initiated in order to prepare the passengers and the vehicle for the impending accident. For example, the front seat belts are tensioned, the side windows and the sunroof are closed, the headrests in the back seat are straightened up, and the position of the passenger seat is adjusted. You can see one of these seats here. Here on the side you can see an air cushion which blows up in a matter of seconds to stabilize your body and thus limits dangerous swaying movements. But of course that's not all. Many Mercedes-Benz models look ahead when driving. You're familiar with how bats navigate. They emit ultrasonic sounds and identify obstacles by means of the reflected sound patterns. Systems such as Distronic Plus and the Pre-Safe brakes are similar, but do not use ultrasonics but radar instead. The radar constantly scans the area ahead of the car. If the system recognizes an impending rear-end collision, then a visual and acoustic warning occur approximately 2.5 seconds before the car reaches the point of impact. If the driver fails to react, then this warning is repeated approximately 1.5 seconds before the impact, and at the same time, a partial braking is initiated independently. This means that the vehicle reduces its speed on its own and also warns the driver by vibrating the steering wheel. If the driver still does not react, then the vehicle initiates emergency braking on its own approximately 0.6 seconds before the inevitable impact. Mercedes-Benz presented the Pre-Safe partial braking in 2006. In addition, the emergency braking has been available in the E and S class since 2009. This year, there is an additional safety mechanism on board, the Active Blind Spot Assistant. Jochen Herrmann, the head of development for brake and driver assistance systems, explains how this protects you against accidents. The Active Blind Spot Assistant is an enhancement of the existing Blind Spot Assistant. For example, if a driver wants to change to the left lane and the vehicle is in the driver's blind spot, then we automatically brake to the right, which serves to maneuver the vehicle out of the danger zone. The principle is the same as when you're sledding, when you steer the sled by using your foot to brake the sled on the side in the direction which you want to turn. However, unlike when sledding, the system in the Mercedes is not steered by the driver, but by the Active Blind Spot Assistant instead, all on its own. The primary advantage of Pre-Safe is the fact that it utilizes the short period of time between recognizing a potential accident hazard and the crash in order to activate protective systems. A vehicle with reflexes, which not only protect the vehicle's own passengers, but also other road users. A thinking partner, so to speak. And this is also important because, in contrast to Clara here, humans do not have 9 lives. That's all on Drive Lab today. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again.